What's good, y'all? You dub back here again, here in 2019. Let's get it. I told y'all more new, fresh content. We back yet again with another top 5 video. This time, we're dealing with the best passive powers. Now, what do I mean by that? Number one, there is a difference between active and passive. A lot of powers and abilities you have to activate or you have to actively use. Passive is it just comes naturally and it just does its own thing. Like you don't have to think about it, it's involuntary, like breathing while you sleep, okay? Or your body just does a reflexive uh, instinctive ability. So these are the best. Now, as I presented in my other top 5 power videos, these are abilities that we could utilize the best in our world, or in some cases they would be terrible for us in our world. And this isn't like how a character piss poor uses his or her abilities. This isn't how a specific character utilizes ability. This is a universal. How would this benefit in our day-to-day life, if you will? Number 5, coming in numero cinco, universal translation. And what does that mean? You have the ability to knowingly speak all languages, or if you hear a language once, you can just translate. Even if you don't understand it inherently, it would be the max level would just be completely fluent understanding. But let's just say you heard Espanol, Spanish, right? El Espanol, you would be able to talk with someone in Espanol and understand what or at least get a gist. If you speak English universally, you could understand your language. If someone spoke Polish, Russian, Mandarin, Japanese, Greek, Arabic, you name it, Portuguese, whatever tongue, dude, you understand how useful it is? First of all, you could be a linguist, you could be a translator in Mad Bank, you could be diplomat, you could do a lot of things. You could go anywhere in the world. You know how useful that would be? You could write in any language. Universal translation is one of the most useful abilities that's underutilized in all fiction. All fiction. Almost nobody utilizes the abilities. Sometimes you forget that it's an ability that can be tapped into. It's insane. Surprised someone like Batman Bruce Wayne hasn't tapped into that. Just saying. Coming in number 4, numero cuatro. Breathing underwater. Now, whether this be gills, okay, someone has that, or somebody can just like osmosis through the skin or something, whatever the case may be, enhanced lung capacity, or just the ability to breathe underwater. The ability to breathe underwater, you don't drown. You can go to deep depths potentially, as long as your body can, withstand the intense pressure, intense water pressure, the atmospheric pressure as you go down. Dude, you could free dive. You could do so many things. You could swim seemingly indefinitely. This is a massive advantage. If someone like Michael Phelps had this ability, bruh. If someone who's a deep sea diver, marine diver, scuba diver had this ability, bruh. You know what I'm saying? There are so many reasons as to why this would be phenomenal. Phenomenal. Let's say you lost something in the middle, in a lake or something, a tool drop. You could go deep diving down for it. This would be revolutionary. Easily one of the best abilities. Number 3, numero tres. Super intelligence. Super intelligence. You can think of Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards. You can think of Batman Bruce Wayne. You can think of uh, Hank Pym, Dr. Hank McCoy, Beast. You can think of, Iron Man, Tony Stark. You can even think of Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Dr. Octopus, whoever the case may be, Lex Luthor, Sherlock Holmes. Super intelligence almost has no wrong. Like, you could go haywire and it could potentially leave you insane, but super intelligence, bro, you come on now. Super intelligence. You look at someone like Ironheart Riri Williams and how it benefits her. Super intelligence. Valeria Richards. The sky's the limit with super intelligence. Now, it doesn't solve all your problems, but man, if you have super levels of IQ, you are cut above the rest. And it could benefit you technologically, it could benefit you economically, academically, you name it. Super intelligence is easily one of the best abilities to have. And again, it's underutilized in fiction. Coming to number 2, numero dos, toxin immunity. Now, This is something like Asgard, and you hear about it, where you can think of it like you can't be poisoned. Toxins don't really build up in your body, or you have insane leukocytes, insane antibodies. Okay, white blood cells and stuff to be able to just shut down all diseases, all viruses, things of that nature. No venom, no poison, no viruses are affecting you. Essentially, you can be damn near immortal if that's what you desire, but pretty much even if you're not immortal, you just don't get sick. You don't die of a lot of the ailments that we face out here. You know, toxin immunity potentially, you don't really get tired. Fatigue doesn't really build in, depending on how the level of toxin immunity that you have. No lactic acid buildup or something like that. It's incredible. This would just it would make life a hell of a lot better. You don't ever have to worry about being sick or going to the hospital. You don't ever have to worry about suffering a debilitating cold or flu or anything of that nature, pneumonia. None of that comes into play. So that would be massive thing to have, and again, something that's almost never presented in fiction. Coming in number one, the big numero uno. Instant adaptation. Instant adaptation. You can take it to the basketball court, the football field, baseball field, martial arts, cooking, anything you can do, you can instantly learn. This is better than the copy Shinobi. This is better than Kakashi, Hatake Kakashi. This is better than Kisei's perfect copy in Kuroko no Basket. This is better than anything. Instantly learn and adapt. Do you understand how useful that would be? Now that doesn't mean or take it to the level of survival where your body starts to instantly adapt to cold, to heat. Um, these can usurp it to the ability to survive underwater. Any environment or any skill you can instantly adapt. This is like the greatest ability you could possibly have in life. If you can instantly adapt, instantly learn how to drive a car, instantly learn how to fly a plane, instantly learn how to swim, instantly learn how to drive a boat, instantly learn a math, instantly learn that, instantly learn how to speak a language. Like most of these abilities, this would cover this. Instant adaptation would be massive. Now, would you be able to retain those abilities? I don't know. But maxed out, that means you would be the ultimate jack of all trades. This ability, if someone had this ability, this is like the most broken ability you could ever think of in all of fiction. Or I mean, if I had instant adaptation, bro, I have nothing to be concerned about, really. Nothing to be concerned about. Only except for maybe making some money. That's about it. Unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts. What are your top five best passive abilities? Give me some others that maybe I didn't even consider. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace. And let me know what other top five lists you would like me to go over and address.